Hello, everybody. MMK, it's great to be back this week. I'd like to apologize for last week. We had a lot going on. I'm going to talk about that at the Elvis's birthday weekend at John Daly's. We was up, got to meet a lot of new friends and see a lot of old friends. Uh, and it's always bittersweet uh, because of Elvis passing away and it being his birthday and everything. But it was really, really bittersweet this year because we lost a part of our Elvis family, uh, Ricky Stanley. A lot of you know him, a lot of you may not, but he was, like I said, real close and grew up. I grew up basically with him, and I wanted to kind of tell you a few stories. I was just sitting here thinking about him, and I want to tell you a few stories about him. So one is, and actually Mom and Dad had told this story over and over, and we got a kick out of it, but they had gone, was getting ready to go out motorcycle riding, and went up the road up Elvis Presley a little ways and had pulled in a gas station, and we're filling up their motorcycles, and Ricky had already filled his up, and he had hollered at them and had said, hey, give me room, give me room. And they said he took off to do a wheelie. Well, the parking lot was short and there was a fence there, and Ricky had tried to pop his wheelie, but then he ran out of real estate, and they said he had to lay his motorcycle down, and they finished gassing up and pulled out, and there was Ricky still on the ground, and Daddy and some of them had even say, yeah, give me room, Ricky. So they nicknamed him that for a while, give me room, Ricky, and thought that was a cute little story I want to tell you. Another one was we were all playing, the kids, me, Rory, Lisa, Joey, Laura, out in front of Graceland one day, and Ricky had cranked up his motorcycle, had went out, and he come back in a little bit later, and Lisa had kept on at him, Ricky, ride me on your motorcycle, ride me on your motorcycle, and he thought, you know what, I'll take her around the driveway real quick. So he spun her around the driveway real quick, and he goes, and about that time somebody comes out when he pulls back up in the backyard, and they come out and said, Ricky, Elvis said get Lisa off that blankety blank motorcycle, and I want to see your ass upstairs. And Ricky said, shit, you try to do something good and it turns out wrong for me. But that was like I said, that was just Ricky. We had a lot, like I said, a lot of good times. Palm Springs, Rick come out and swim with us, and at Graceland, and he was like a big brother. As a matter of fact, I talked to his big brother, one of his big brothers. I'm sorry, his only big brother, Billy Stanley, and he had another brother, David Stanley. I talked to Billy this weekend. It was great seeing him, and we're going to actually try to do a video too together. But I kind of want to tell you that's a little bit on Ricky, and just let you know from the bottom of our heart, we're going to miss him a whole lot. So, got a few questions come in, if you want to start with those.
Who fixed Elvis's hair for his funeral?
I asked Daddy that question, and he said it was a Larry Geller.
Are there any secret rooms in Graceland?
If there are, I never found them. And we played a lot of hide and seek up there. No, there were no secret rooms in Graceland.
Did Elvis like pro wrestling?
He didn't really watch much wrestling that I knew of, and so I asked Mom and Daddy, and said no, but he was really big on boxing, as a lot of you know. He liked, a lot of the Ali fights and liked Muhammad Ali.
And did he like being called E?
I don't guess another question that I had, and from what I was up there, a few of them called him E. Some of them called him Mr. P. Just different things, but he never said or acted like he didn't like it. If he did, I'm sure he would have let them know. With that, I want to say, hey, I appreciate everybody coming out, and I want to shout out and holler at our big buddy Ben and Patricia. Hey, looking forward to hanging out with y'all later on tonight. So, you know what we always say? We always live Elvis.